find a way to run from the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through colored glass, time rolls on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Alright, today is July 1st, 2021, and it's 4:39 a.m. This is video number 2. I'm sorry, I'm spreading them out. You don't see everything all at once because this is the summer. I have other things to do, but whenever I have time, I stockpile pretty much. And I believe today is the day they're gonna unveil Princess Diana's statue. And a lot of things went on social media yesterday, and I'm trying to get to them, but other things keep on popping up, and I didn't do them yet. But there's something I was looking at. Someone had messaged me, sent this to me by message on Twitter for me to look at, and I thought that was very interesting. Very interesting. I didn't read all of this. I didn't get to all of that, but I read this part. This is the part that I read. Okay? Right Wing Watch. Okay, our efforts to expose the bigoted view and dangerous conspiracy theories spread by right-wing activists has now resulted in, at YouTube, they tagged YouTube, banning our channel and removing thousands of our videos. We attempted to appeal this decision and YouTube rejected it. Okay, there's someone in there who I don't know. This is why I felt like I'm like exhibit something. The minute that happened, I felt like it's an attorney that needs to deal with these people. But I'm gonna try their way first. I mean, once I follow their rules and they keep on rejecting me, then maybe attorney will get involved, because I know I'm not saying anything more. All right. So this is the thing here. Hi, RWW Black, right wing. Okay, right wing Black. We have reviewed your content and found severe, okay, or repeated violation of our community guidelines. Because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube. We know this is probably very upsetting news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. If we think a channel severely violates our policies, we take it down to protect other users on the platform. But if you believe we've made the wrong call, you can appeal this decision. You'll find more information about the policy and requests and how to submit an appeal below. Okay, how this affect your channel? This is that must have been very upsetting when he saw that. Okay, we have permanently removed your channel from YouTube. Going forward, you won't be able to access, possess, or create any other YouTube channels. So there's someone in YouTube. There is someone in YouTube who is like a freaking watchdog for these people. Okay, who's telling the truth and all of that to remove people. All right. So this is what that person is sharing on Twitter. Okay, and then there's this YouTube account, to me. Hello, thank you for your account suspension appeal. We have decided to keep your account suspended based on our community guideline and term services. Okay, so sincerely, the YouTube team. All right, so there's one video. I think you're gonna see it tomorrow. Okay, the Friday. By now, by the time you're listening to this video, you already seen it. It's the part about YouTube. What is it? YouTube CEO. Okay, was talking about how they get some companies give them a white list of where they want their stuff to be seen. Okay, so I create a video about that. Maybe I'll put that particular portion where the CEO said the thing. I'll put it here.
Advertisers will literally choose, like they'll have a whitelist and they'll have people in their department and they will say, these are the videos we want to run on. And they just hand us a whitelist. Advertisers will literally choose, like they'll have a whitelist and they'll have people in their department and they will say, these are the videos we want to run on. And they just hand us a whitelist.
If there's anyone in the comments right now angrily claiming that you, Susan, are the key reason that YouTube isn't the way they wish it were, what would you say to them?
It's much more complicated. It's not just me.
You're not going to blame someone else?
I'll take ultimately responsibility for everything, but it has to do with the fact we want to enable as many creators. We want them to have monetization. But a lot of times these issues are much more complex than people understand. That maybe the changes that we implemented, for example, are due to regulation, or they're due because these changes we've done will enable more advertisers to come and spend more revenue with YouTube creators. It's not like I just made a decision by myself and then was like,
You're not sitting in a control room flipping switches and saying, yes, turn this on. No, turn that off.
We want to have as much free expression as possible.
So the YouTube team, there's someone in there. I wonder who's in charge of the YouTube team. Is it the CEO, YouTube CEO? Or, you know, where there's the CEO who's on top and there's someone below the CEO and so forth, so on. You know, there's different level of stuff. So who's overlooking the team for things to be suspended or be removed? Something in YouTube is not right. Something in YouTube is not right. All right. So I started reading some of the comment. Then when I got here and I said, let me record. Okay. Team YouTube. Okay. Let's see here. our policy team confirmed that this was a mistake. Okay, the same way they had giving me the strike warning about a video that the January 6th. Okay, and all of the images or whatever, I don't even remember what I said in that video. I know I'm not gonna tell people to go and to uprise. I know I didn't say some BS like that on that video, but they gave me a warning strike and then they removed that video completely. Nobody can see the video. Okay, and then once I got to the amount of subscribers that were required for them to review my channel, to give me to put me in that monetization program. Okay, I clean up my channel. When I say clean up, I remove things that had copyrighted. Okay, if you look at Harry's birthday, okay, Father's Day, that video, I put Eric Clapton in it. There was my father's something. I get copyrighted, okay? But I earned Eric Clapton some money because whatever money that was made on that video, okay, went to him. But the whole point for that video was for you to see it, okay? But I clean it up once I submit for my channel to be on the thing. So anything that had copyrighted, I removed it, not to give them anything to deny me, but they find that I was doing some, was it harmful content. All right, but let me finish with, okay, this is Team YouTube. Okay, our policy team confirmed that this was a mistake by our reviewers and your channel has been reinstated. So sorry for the frustration this caused with the massive volume of content reviewed every day. Mistake can happen, but we were quickly to fix them once we made aware. Nah, they suspended the first time and then he appealed it. They even tell him reiterate and said nope. Okay, so who is that person? Okay, we could pinpoint who is that person who review it. Do they have like a list of let's say someone who said, okay, this is against our guideline, okay, to review those channels? Who is that person who's reviewing those channels? Who did it go to give that suspension? My goodness, there's 157 comment in here. Let me go. I'm gonna bookmark this because I'm gonna need that. No, let me remove that. No, that's the right thing. All right, so let's see here. Dear YouTube, my channel is closed in the same way, but you said that we have been examining it for 10 days. I have thousands of subscribers. I present you the evidence. Why do not open my channel yet? What's my fault? Oh my God, they are suspending people left and right. Oh, so let's say for now, my backup thing, if whatever decision, if they decided to ban me completely, what I'm gonna do is I think I create a Reddit thing. Oh my God, since the last time I went, I haven't been in it. So Reddit or IG, follow me on IG, and the next one will be Reddit, probably more in Reddit, but I create a platform there. If you guys follow me on Reddit, I don't know. Okay, I'll look for the link and put it. I'll put the link somewhere. I don't know. Let me put a note to myself, Reddit. Okay, cute. How now reinstate Steve Carter to your partner program and restore all the videos you remove. Okay, seems like these mistakes happen often, and it seems that you only correct these mistakes when they gain a lot of attention on social media. We made a mistake. Then you double down. This is what I was saying. He doubled down. Okay, the team YouTube doubled down after he submit the thing. Then we saw that people didn't like that, so we cave. Okay, laughing my ass off. You guys don't try at all unless it becomes a PR disaster. That's the one I was saying that shaved her head with the Britney Spears on my previous video, yesterday's video. Okay, I do not see that tweet. Did they delete it? It can be. It was a thread about 23. Okay, so I'm going through stuff here. Let's go on some tweets. Okay, this is something I have to do. If you are on Twitter and you come across my thing, I will appreciate if you retweet it. But if this is the way they want to go, I'm willing to go there because I know I'm not saying anything wrong. So if you are on Twitter, if you come across that specific tweet that I'll be tweeting later, please share it. I can't believe this. All of them is gone. I had put so much tag on this thing. It's not there. Okay, that's something for me to do later. 24. These are old tweets. So let's go to more recent tweets. Okay, maybe. Okay, that's perfect. Let's start here. That was no. This no. That's not it. I did all of this again. Okay, I saw this yesterday. Okay, he's always reminding the media that nope, Venus and Serena did that already. All right, so let's listen to this.
You're the first person ever to win 2 Olympic tennis gold medals. That's an extraordinary feat, isn't it?
Well, to defend the singles title, I think Venus and Serena have won about 4 each, but hadn't defended the singles title before. So, yeah, I mean, it's obviously not an easy thing to do. I had to fight unbelievably hard to get it tonight as well. So.
You're the first person ever
All
to
right,
win.
so another word. There was a lot of things that were going on. I don't think I will share it. Is the football that were going on where England was playing, I think, with Germany, and then Germany lost to England. And the 2 players that pretty much, well, it's a team thing, but there were 2 goals that were made by the UK. One by, I think, something Sterling, okay? And that was the first goal. The second goal was a white player. Okay, so what they were seeing all over the news and all over social media, the UK who was reporting it, they only put the picture of the white player only. They didn't put the one with the black player. So, and then people start putting the tweet out like that and stuff like that. They respected him and stuff like that. For me, this is exactly how I felt about him. Back then, I don't know him personally, okay? This is the person I follow. She said, we stand, okay? This is me here. I used to have a weird feeling about him. Okay? I never hated him, just some sort of a cockiness. Now I have a different feeling about him. Need to understand him a little bit more. He seems to be an okay individual. I don't know, from the last time the Olympic was held in the UK, there was some sort of cockiness in him. It just rubbed me the wrong way. Okay, but like I said in this tweet, I never hated him. I never, I never follow him until he was, well, I never follow him still, but there was something about him that rubbed me the wrong way. But like I said in this, he seems to be an okay individual. But I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I'm really appreciative of him to say who did certain things the right way, who did it first, like Venus and Serena and all of that. And there were some people who start differentiate them. They're saying he's a Scot. Okay, I didn't even know that. Okay, in the comment, all right, that's my comment here. The Scotman, you see, the Scotman setting the English guy straight. Okay, England trying to erase a black woman achievement as usual. They really hate black excellence. Is England. Okay, they're black and women, they don't count. Okay, humility is attractive. Okay, his mama raised him well. Okay, he's a fan. All right, I think at one point then he team up either with Serena or for mixed match or something like that. I think he had team up with either Serena or Venus, one of those. But that's true respect. I respect his thing here. Like I said at the beginning, I had a weird feeling about him. Okay, I didn't hate him. I still don't hate him, but it was a cockiness that I saw in him that just rubbed me the wrong way. All right, so that's that. Let me move on to the next one before I tangle myself with some BS now. Oh, what did I do? What happened now? Oh shit. Oof. Okay. Okay. I went too far. All right. This. Okay, back out again. Back out. Okay, I'm lost. Let me go to my tweet and like. Alright, so let's see here. Such a loving mom. Okay, never saw this before. Imagine losing this, Prince Harry. Yeah, look at him. All over his mom. The love, affection. I always said that. He always had. And I think I comment on this tweet as well. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Will's been a jealous little prick since day one. And this is me responding to this. He just never appreciate anything. All right, meaning Will. Okay, I don't have the video where he was hitting his dad on the head when they were laying on the lawn. Okay, that's when Harry and Charles laying, relaxing on the lawn, and then you have William in the back just punching him, Charles, in the head. I'm not saying he didn't deserve it, but you know, that's one of those moments here. Okay, he never appreciate anything. Okay, if Charles were doing all this to Harry as a child, he'll still be jealous, but him, when he get the chance, is, you know, hitting the dad. Okay, let me read my comment. He just never appreciate anything. I don't have the video where he was hitting his dad on the head when they were laying on the lawn. I don't even think he appreciate the position he's in. Future. Remember how he spoke of his dead mother? Okay, he's full-blown loser. He's a full-blown loser. Thank God the Meghan with 2 N, read through him. Oh, look at that picture. They're smelling the flower. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm telling you, Diana brought humility to Harry, because the firm took William under their wings, and Diana was like, you know, I better raise my son differently, because they don't really care too much about the spare, so let me take care of my spare. I mean, I'm not saying he is a spare to her, but my child, so at least he could be independent. And this is exactly what happened. My goodness, a mother's intuition. She saw it. And look how he turned out, completely opposite of the other brother. My goodness, a mother's love. Unbelievable. Maybe that should be my thing, a mother's love. Okay, such a loving son, husband, and father. Yep. How I read this lovely clip, Harry is not sneaky. He's obviously upset and points directly at the reason. Okay, Diana is teaching him 2 things at this moment. Pointing the finger is rude. Whatever it is that upset you, calm down. Let me envelop you with my love. Okay, so she's saying this is what she see here. Okay, where is the pointing? Okay, that didn't tell me. Okay, that's what she sees. Pictures usually speak to people differently, so that's what she sees. Okay, like they say, a picture worth 1,000 words, so that's what she sees in that. Alright, next tweet. I love the way they look at delicious food. I think I comment on that. I was working with my son, and then he decided to sit down for a few, so I went on my thing. He was throwing rock in the water, and I think I took a picture of him from the back. Alright, look, I'm telling you, they love food. They don't hide it. They let it be known. Then they're not gonna starve themselves. Alright, look at look at Meghan. Look at Harry. There must be always something good cooking over there. Always something good cooking. My God, I'm gonna try not to go anywhere near spicy rice here. Okay, I wanna move on. Look at Archie. Even Archie's in the the Sussexes, let it be known. They love food. They love food. Look at it, drooling over the cake. Even Archie. Ladies and gentlemen, the Sussexes, they love food. Okay? Wait until I see a little bit. Alright, let's see here. That's this. It's in the family. Like I said, it's in the family. The Sussexes love to eat. They let it be known. No shame on loving good seasoned food. Well, don't forget, it has the same looks pictures. Alright, next tweet. Okay, very well put. Okay, that was supposed to be explanation mark, but it went to that. What is that? Okay, let's see here. I'm going to see if I can explain it a different way. Imagine a guy who hates disabled people builds a hotel, so he bans all disabled people and build it in such a way as to specifically make access difficult for them. Years later, he sells the hotel to a new owner who has no problem with disabled people. So you have a hotel where the owner has no problem with the disabled, and neither do any of the staff. However, due to the action of the previous owner, The hotel is still built in such a way that it doesn't accommodate them. No disabled parking, no ramp, no extra consideration, etc. So, although the people currently running it are not actively discriminating, they are operating a system designed to discriminate and need to fix it even if they aren't to blame for it. It's the same way with racism. The discriminatory practices of the past still have ramification today. And even if we aren't to blame for them, we must recognize them. When I saw this, I was like, I need to share this with you. And I liked it for me to share it. That is a perfect explanation in terms of how racism is running in this country. Okay, pretty much around the world. Okay, around the world. Okay, so they have that mentality from the past and they keep on moving forward with it. And then when it's time to teach people, okay, nobody's blaming you that you of what happened in the past. But if you keep on carrying the same mentality, you still doing the same practices, we have to call you out for what it is. Okay, in one of my videos, I believe I was talking about, you know, the of young black men on the street and all of that. Okay, this is the almost the same thing. And then you see people going free for you know, for the crime they committed. All right, let me see where it originated, because I know. Oh, so I took it out. I only liked it. Okay, let's see if I go into that. Okay, so it was through that. All right, so it was through that I took it out. Okay, and I think I shared this with you guys too. All right, I shared that with you. So it was buried somewhere within the comment. That's what, there it is. It was buried within the comment. All right, and this is the original tweet. Okay, and I have shared that with you in one of my videos. Nothing to see here, just move along. Okay, that's what happened now. Okay, in color, that's what's happening now. Stop teaching critical racist theory to our kids. All right, so they don't want to teach what happened. Okay, and then in one of the in that video, I remember saying people were saying probably many of them they don't want to be seen in the history book because they're still alive. It was things that happened in the 60s and all of that. All right, there it is. There's some of them here, the same kind of practice. Okay, all right, so that's where it came from. There it is. So someone explained this. It was so perfectly, and then I said I need to share it. All right, so I spoke about this already. So I just wanted to show you where it originated from. Okay, back out of this. Next tweet. Okay, spot on. What is this here? Okay, quote, libraries remind us that truth isn't about who yells the loudest, but who has the right information. Because even as we're the most religious of people, America's innovative genius has always been preserved because we also have a deep faith in facts. I think it was President Obama who said that. When I saw it, I was like, I need to share it. Okay? All these. And when I like this, and a lot of things were popping up in my mind. One of the things that popped up in my mind is the fact that when I was saying that they don't want to teach your kids about critical race theory or something in school, and I was like, okay, but as a parent you have the obligation to do that. There's libraries. Okay, you could go and get those books. All right, and long and behold, what I found out, because my kids, even during the summer, they need to read every day. Okay, I found out that you know, the library has online audio things, books online and all of that. The other day when I went to give my husband his COVID card, okay, because he had to go and take his second shot and he forgot his card, so I went to bring it. I come across one of the librarian, and she was telling me all the stuff that they're doing. All right, they open at a limited basis in person. Actually, those books that I have here, I need to return them, and I was telling her I have books from last year I haven't returned. I didn't want to leave it in front of the steps because I don't want it to get ruined. And she told me all of the stuff. This is what happened when, it was on the street. I saw her. So this is what happened when you there all the time. Okay, you become a familiar face. She asked me for the kids and everything, how they doing, and I was like, I'm gonna need some books. They need to read it over the summer, and the program I used to put them. All right, there's in the summer I usually put them. I think it costs like close to $1,000. I told you guys, I'm freaking cheap. When it comes to cheap, I'm very cheap. But when it comes to education, health, and safety for my kids, that's where my money goes. All right, so usually in the summer I will put them in some reading and writing program. Okay, this year would have been my youngest first time doing it, but because it's at the local college, they do it for kids who need extra help, even though I don't think they need the extra help right now, but it's to give them a heads up for the next class, the next level. All right, like for instance, my oldest will be going in 7th grade, so I'll put him in that program that will deal with 7th grade issues. Okay, my youngest is gonna be in 4th grade come in September, so I'll put him in the program that deal with a 4th grade level. All right, so to give them a heads up. So what happened is that the program only deals with online. Okay, so I wanted back then they do both online and in person, because they've been online throughout the school year, so I wanted to give them a break. So guess what they're doing now? Now they're doing writing. I'm giving them the writing. This is the thing here. You don't need the school to give you this stuff. Okay, these things are important. So I was telling in video 1, okay, I think I took maybe half of the video talking about it, is that why would I say that? There's a writing that he needs to do. He took all day yesterday to do it, and he thought I was gonna let it go. All right, so he took all day until 4 o'clock to finish, and then around 5:30 we went for a walk. So even if the school they're not in school, they still doing the things that needs to be done, at least to my capacity. I'm not a teacher, but at least to my capacity, what I know, or at least for them to know that they have to still write full sentences. They have to write to keep in mind the topic. Okay, to not drift off, this kind of thing. I could help them with that, and then once they get in school, it will still be a continuation. It never stop. All right, so like for instance, there's some math stuff that I give it to him. All right, some multiplication, some expanded form, all sort of things that they were teaching him this year. All right, I'm giving him those things to do over the summer. This is their job over the summer. Okay, they have to read every day. It's a must. Okay, so I was able to like them online with the library, so they could do online reading, and they have to do writing. My husband give them that writing, and they're supposed to write. Okay, the writing, they don't really need to read what they're writing. It's for their penmanship. Okay, they have to write. All right, and then if they read it, that'll be good, because my youngest, there's a book, a history book that I found in the garbage a couple years ago, and it has a lot of things. And yesterday while we were walking, and I asked him, did you read some of the thing you were writing? And I told him, it's okay if you didn't read it, because the focus of that assignment was for you to copy. He was like, yeah, I was reading it. They were talking about civilization of Egypt and all of that. I was like, oh wow. I'm telling you, when it comes to history, my youngest is all for that. So he was reading it, even though he was copying it, he was reading it too. So I was surprised by that. And there's some schoolwork that they give him, the writing assignment, some math assignments, and all of that. And then when they finish, okay, I try for them to get that out of the way as quicker as possible. So I don't want the last week of the summer vacation, they're rushing to finishing it. So I told them to do a couple a day, so they could finish it. I have more stuff for them to do. All right, but I'm not gonna be killing them every day. They have until the end of the day, 11 p.m. to finish it. And then my oldest is good at that. Okay, he hates school, but he get the thing done, get it out the way, so he could be free for the rest of the day. So he knows how to deal with it. All right, so that's that. All right, So that was President Obama who said this, okay? Libraries remind us that truth isn't about who yells the loudest, okay? But who has the right information. Because even as we're the most religious of people, America's innovative genius has always been preserved because we also have a deep faith in facts. Whoa, that was powerful, President Obama. Let me listen to his. Okay, let me read this and then we'll watch that. Okay, libraries are citadel of knowledge and empathy. Okay, and they've played an extraordinary important role in my life. I spoke with Smithsonian's Secretary Bunch about our shared love of books, a promised land, and the role storytelling plays in shaping our history. All right, so whenever you guys are in Washington, D.C., you guys should stop at some of the museums. They have some fantastic museums. And guess what? They're all free. Okay? They're all free. All right, let's listen.
Well, President Obama, it's a great treat to be with you. I must admit, as a scholar, I've read a lot of presidential memoirs, and yours is the first one I read every page. What gives you hope for this country?
Young people give me hope. I have two daughters now in their early 20s. Wow. When I talk not just to them, but to their peers of all races and backgrounds, they are as sophisticated, as thoughtful as any generation I think we've ever seen. They are biased in the direction of inclusion, and I think just fundamentally understand the issues around climate change, for example, and the need to preserve.
When he was talking about the bias of inclusion with young generation, what happened is that, okay, I've said this in many different forms. You see all those old people, the old people where their time is almost up, okay, they the one who's infiltrating this hate that's going on here. Okay, and I've also said in other videos, as much as we think we're not moving forward, there's some steps that is being taken that we are moving forward. We don't see it because the people with the negativity, okay, have the mic. This is why we keep on seeing, or we think we're not moving forward, because the people with the loudest mic is, is spreading those negativity. And look at this. My channel is not approved to be in that monetization. I don't think personally that I'm saying anything negative to destroy the mind. And look at the beginning of this video. I showed you someone else whose thing was suspended because he was saying something, positive. So when you come across some of my stuff, okay, I think later I can't believe this. I don't see the tweet. I'm hoping it's there. Okay, that where I tag a whole bunch of representative. Did I read it in one of my videos? And I'm surprised I didn't see it here. I think I read it in one of my videos. Okay, the tweet that I was looking for at the beginning. Okay, I tag who did I tag? Booker. That's for a representative, a senator in New Jersey, and I think both senators of New Jersey. I tagged. Who else did I tag? I think VP Kamala Harris, and I tag Kamala Harris's niece. Okay, something Harris. I forgot her name. So there was a whole bunch of people I tag on this, but now I don't see it. Okay, I'm hoping it's buried somewhere. But anyway, so we are moving forward. It's just that the people who's pushing through, like one of my videos, I think you're gonna see on Friday. By now, you probably will see it already, where Tina and Michelle with the shield pushing through the negativity from the get-go, where they were talking negative about Meghan, but Tina and Michelle saw it. So there's some people who's pushing back through that loud mic that we keep on hearing, who's trying to poison the mind. There's some people who out there who's doing that in different shape or form. The problem is those people have control of the voice, okay? Who have control of YouTube, who have control of Twitter. If they don't like something, they just shut you out. This kind of thing. So when you come across someone who's talking positive, is amplify it in your best way possible. Okay? Remember, whether or not you have kids now, or if you're at a young age, you're hearing positivity. Okay, if it goes to your as part of your values, you don't have kids now, just remember, at some point, okay, in life or in time, okay, if you do plan on having child, raising a family, so at some point in time you're gonna have a family, and then you're gonna live this world for that particular family. So how do you want to live that world? What kind of message do you want to be amplified for your child? Okay, because if you're not helping those people who's fighting the fighting, okay, who's doing the work, I'm not saying, if you're not the type to do protesting, walking, go out there and do, there's many ways you could do it. Okay, I spoke about on YouTube where that YouTube CEO saying that there's some companies who literally give YouTube a white list of where they want their product to be shown on YouTube.
Advertisers will literally choose, like they'll have a whitelist and they'll have people in their department and they will say, these are the videos we want to run on. And they just hand us a whitelist.
If there's
advertisers will literally choose, like they'll have a whitelist and they'll have people in their department and they will say, these are the videos we want to run on. And they just hand us a whitelist.
If there's
So if those negative channels that talking negative about Meghan, okay, is getting all the views and all of that, okay, guess what? Once you get to that mental state, you could take it, okay, take a deep breath, okay, and just go there as an assignment, okay, go to one of those negative YouTube channels, okay, go as an assignment, okay, skip to the thing, go to where they're doing the commercials. What company is playing it? All right, once you find the name, okay, take your notebook, write it, freeze the thing, write the name of the company and all of that, and then let people know these are the companies that supporting those negative was it YouTube channels that talk negative about Meghan. All right, because if they're giving them a list where to put it, hey, by all means, like I said in that video, the gift, the beauty of the Sussex squad, okay, we have different background, different nationalities, different race, different how do you call this, educational background. I'm pretty sure there's lawyers, architects, there's teachers, there's nurses, there's whoever within the squad. And some of you may not be on Twitter to find out this kind of thing. If I come across one of you who's on Twitter and say, oh, I went on this channel, this is the video that they're sharing, okay, guess what, I'm gonna share it with those who's not on Twitter who will be seeing my video. That's how it it expands, because we, as much as we hate the negative channels that talk negative about Meghan, but guess what, there is a possibility we are supporting them in some shape or form. How? We don't even know it. Maybe we're buying their product. This is a product we feel good about, or we buy, or whatever it may be. So if you are one of those who buy those products, guess what? Make a note to yourself not to buy this product. Find an alternative or something like that. All right? So we're probably supporting those negative channels. We don't even know it. Okay? So in this day and age, money talk. It's through money. All right? If those people saying, oh, those negative channels get a lot of views, I want my things to go there. Okay. Give them that one view. Take it for the team. One of you go and said, okay, I went to this channel. This is the video that is playing. Maybe once a month, make it like an assignment to go into that particular channel, see what is being played as a commercial, and then let the squad know. This is the way they're going about it. Okay, this is the advertiser, the company that is playing over there. All right, so those who could make the phone call could make the phone call. If, for instance, you're not the type to make the phone call, but you could sit down to the BS and get the name of the company that is being played. Okay, that's your job right there. You did a good thing for us who don't have the mindset to sit through it. Okay, you got 1 views for a whole bunch of other squaddies who's not gonna be watching it, but who's not gonna be buying those product. Okay, this is the give and take here. One of you go to that channel, watch it, tell many of us this is the product that is being played in this channel. Okay, you take it for the team. And then one of us who probably have the time and energy, who could deal with people, human resources or whatever department of those particular companies, okay, who could take the hold on when they tell you to hold on for a couple hours. You don't mind, you could do that while you cooking or you breastfeeding. You put it on speaker while you're breastfeeding and said, look, you playing, I see your commercial being played on a negative Meghan channel. Please stop doing that, or we're gonna, whatever you do best. Okay, I'm not telling you what to do because I'm not that type either. But I'm telling you what I feel like is best to do. But it's up to you to do the steps. Okay, if you could do it. If one day I decided to go watch one of those negative channels to take note and see what is being played for me to share with you on my channel, I'll do it at a particular time. So if one of you could do that, you do it for the team. And one of you could make the phone call. If many of you could make the phone call, that would be great. Okay, that's for the team. Okay, this is how it played. So we're moving forward. We don't even know it. But we're also probably supporting those negative channels. We don't even know it. So sometimes, you have to suck it in and go watch and see where it hurt, where it will hurt those channels, and do it. Because YouTube is not doing it. YouTube is, how do they call this? Is rewarding them for bad behavior. So, okay, you're rewarding them for bad behavior. Okay, I'm going to hit you in the pocket. Okay, I'm not going to buy your product. Guess what? This is the good thing about the Sussex squad. Okay, they spend their money. Sussex squad spend their money. Those other people, they like to accumulate. Okay, nothing, they never get enough. Okay, they like to accumulate. Okay, they want to say, oh, I have a certain amount of number in my account. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to accumulate, but you need to enjoy life. Okay, Sussex squad, spend at a reasonable way to support who they like. So I'm just putting it out there. Let me finish too. With President Obama, let's move back a little.
Fundamentally understand the issues around climate change, for example, and the need to preserve the planet in ways that at my age I did not. So they make me feel optimistic. Part of, I think, the task of restoring America is not only to reaffirm some core values like rule of law and, counting.
You know why he did that smile? Rule of law is very important because this is what set, this is the level of playing field that everybody knows their boundaries. But for some reason, people are trying to cheat on that level playing field. Okay, one wants to go a little bit higher. It's that seesaw I be showing you. Okay, the thing should be level, where if you do something is gonna disrupt somebody else's space or way of life or something. But no, they want theirs to be up, and then eventually the ball is gonna roll down. I talk about this. So this is that Nad he's talking about. He didn't name any name, but you have a feeling. Rule of law. People need to respect rule of law. All right, so I'm not gonna name it if you don't know.
Votes in elections, and then it's
back a little bit.
Rule of law, and counting votes in elections, and then it's that's done, and then we move on. But it's also empowering these young people, or reimagining with them what do these new institutions look like. People love libraries and the idea of libraries, but they have to be retooled for a digital age, for the fact that people are more mobile. What is it that
he's spot on. I didn't even know my local library was online. I know I could go online to do different things, but I didn't know you could borrow those audiobooks or even the books. Yeah, even the books itself and stuff like that. And yeah, so yeah, they need to retool. He's right. All right, let's continue listening.
Will help this community engage, even though the underlying values, knowledge, learning, the power of words and language, the democratization of that knowledge and information, so that you don't have to be wealthy to access it.
That's the thing.
Even though those underlying values remain the same, you got to potentially retool. Well, the same thing is true when it comes to political parties or unions or organized religion.
Union. Okay. One thing he said earlier is mobile phone and all of that. The thing that came to mind, this is something I spoke with my cousin often. This is sometime when we're in the zone, we talk really good common sense stuff. And one thing that they try to take your attention away, you see with your mobile phone, where pretty much is like a walking computer, your phone. Okay. With all those games that's in it, that's happening, people get distracted to, you're watching all those. I mean, I'm pretty sure many of you are listening to me through your phone in some shape or form. Okay. But it's how you use the technology. But a lot of young people get distracted in the wrong way with those things. So this is what he said here. You don't need to be wealthy to access this stuff. So you have to know where to go to get those stuff. And then the things that the flashy, the dog bone, they keep on throwing at you to get distracted. It's all there at the palm of your hand. But if you take the time to understand things and know which platform to go to, okay, to not be discouraged, distracted to things, your mobile phone is like a walking library with you. Let's say they say that they don't want the school to teach critical thinking. You have a mobile phone, you could access everything that you could I'm accessing in front of my computer. You could do it on your phone, but it's how you use it and where you go with that phone. Okay. So this is another thing President Obama is reaffirming, some of the things that I've said. Okay, you have to know where to go. You don't need a lot of money. Even if those people say, I'm not going to teach you this. Okay. So you said, don't look there. Now I want to look. Let's look. What's there? Okay. Usually when they tell you, no, don't look there, you probably need to look. There's something they're hiding. Why they don't want you to know about this stuff. Okay. And it's almost like that tweet that I read earlier. Okay. With that hotel, the first owner, then like disable and make sure everything in the house and the hotel is not accessible and stuff like that. Then he sold it to another owner. Okay, now this person have no problem with disabilities and stuff like that, but he's operating at the way the old system, the old owner was doing. So just because you are not like that, okay, you need to learn and see what was going on, so that way you don't repeat it. And I'm always saying history is very important in order for it to move forward. There's a lot of things that's probably already been done, but if you think you come up with the idea now you never knew before, and then it had happened a couple years ago, if you had read somewhere that it was done, maybe it will save you some time from reaching that whatever idea that you had, because someone already done it. They went through the process. They did all the hard work. Okay. But anyway, let's listen to him. Oh, another thing too, when it come with mobile, this is another reason that I brought it up. Yesterday, that person I was talking to, and I think I mentioned on video one that someone, I went on my Zen moment to let her come to stay with me for a week. If she wants to stay for 2 weeks, that's fine, because I'm in that mental state to take all her BS. So when I call her to let her know that she could come, and when she's ready, I'll come and pick her up on Sunday or something like that. She was telling me she was walking. Literally, while I was talking to her, she was walking, and a toddler went under a car. And I said, oh my God, I don't think I want to hear it. And she was like, no, everything is fine. The child is fine. It's just that the person who was with the child was on her phone, wasn't paying attention to the child. And the driver didn't even see the child under the car, and they were about to pull off. And luckily, someone who was sitting nearby saw it, start screaming about the child under the car. So she was telling me that, and I was like, okay, I'm glad that happened. And then she went on and on. Oh my God, if this happened. And I was like, but you just told me the child is fine. So why are you imagining if it had happened? Why are you accepting the thing that you didn't see, and you focusing in on the thing that you didn't see? Okay, that the kid then get crushed under the car or something like that. I said, why are you focusing on that? Why don't you focus on the fact that the child is fine and you're moving on? Okay, you didn't see the inevitable, the child, a dead child in front of you or something like that. I said, focus on that. Stop focusing on things that did not happen. So she went on and on and on, and I was like, this is why I've told you, when there's some people, when I made a phone call, I had to take a deep breath before I made the phone call, because I know that that thing is not gonna end in the conversation is not gonna end in the right way. So I had to put her in place and said, this is why you always think I don't have problem, because you're focusing on problem. Okay, you just told me the child is fine. He or she didn't get hurt or by the car or something like that. So why are you focusing on that? And she was like, oh no, you should have seen it. I was like, no, I don't want to see that. Why will I want to see a child under a car? Okay, you telling me the child is good enough, at least it's good. Because when I was younger, I think I was in my teen, by now that child could have been in her 30s, in her early 30s. Okay, so we usually play on the sidewalk, hang out, and play all sort of stuff. It was a neighborhood kind of thing. All right. So that young mother, had a child, a toddler. Okay, and that toddler got crushed between two cars. So I have experience of that. Okay, I didn't see it, thank God. But when they told me, when I'm asking where's the child, where's this and that, the child crushed between two cars. So when was telling me about that, and I was thinking of that young child who got crushed between the two cars. And then after that, I don't think it was fun to play outside anymore. Okay, like during 4th of July, we're in the middle of the street, doing firecrackers and all of that. That was before they banned it. That's in New York, okay, in the Bronx. So that was before they banned firecrackers and all of that. Now it's control firecrackers, all of this. But anyway, let me finish. Listen, the whole point that I stopped there is because of the mobile. People get distracted with mobile, and then they lose track of things. And then I have mentioned on previous videos where the time that I hate going to the park with kids is when they toddler, they start walking, because you have to walk behind them everywhere they go. They don't know any danger. All right, so that's another example of that. This is so that person, I don't know if it was a caretaker or the mom or whatever. So that person was on the phone, and the kid almost got crushed. I won't imagine. Let me move on. All right. So this is why I pause here regarding mobile phone, being distracted by a lot of stuff. The world is moving, and then you get distracted on silly stuff on your mobile phone. And at the same time, there's some good stuff you could access through your mobile. All right, let me continue with the video.
Same thing is true when it comes to political parties or unions or organized religion. And that, I think, is the challenge for this next generation, and part of it's going to involve us old heads getting out of the way. I do believe that
oh my
libraries
God.
are...
He's heading everything that I said. The part where I said to get out of the way. Okay, all people at some point, they die. You're gonna leave this earth for those young people. So they need to shape it the way that they see fit. But you have those old people who don't want to give up their nonsense, their hate, their bigotry, their wealth. I mean, I could understand you want to save wealth for your offspring and stuff like that, so they don't have to struggle moving forward. But as long as you teach them how to manage properly, there won't be any problem. I'm telling you, I've had experience in all of this. Okay? When you don't teach kids how to manage their wealth, okay, you're wasting your time doing all of this nonsense, accumulating wealth, because it could take you centuries, decades to build up wealth, and then you think your child is gonna get it, but if you never taught them how to appreciate that wealth and stuff like that, that is gonna go in an instant. Okay, so when he said that, okay, at some point we need to get out of the way. That's what I'd be saying. Okay, he's saying it a different way and a more professional way. All right, let me move it back. Oh my God, 3 minutes and I'm only here. All right, let's listen to that.
The challenge for this next generation, and part of it's going to involve us old heads getting out of the way.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
That libraries are citadels of knowledge and empathy, and they've been extraordinarily important in my life. And I want to thank all the librarians out there, whether you're in a small town, big city, you opening up the world for our children, giving them access to possibilities that they might not otherwise have, creating safe spaces where reading is cool. You mean a lot to not just those individuals who benefit from your work, but you mean a lot to our democracy and our country. So we appreciate you. Keep it up.
Wow. I'm telling you, the librarian that I was I mentioned, was it in this video or the previous video, is that when I saw her, she recognized me. That lady is a sweetheart. When my oldest is doing what is it, like some sort of a project or something like that, all I need to do, okay, while my kids, that was before the pandemic, while he's in class and I'm going through the library, because by the time he get out of school, it's dark and he's hungry, he needs to finish his homework, do all of that. So during the day, that's my job, taking the list, go over there and get as many books as I possibly get for him to choose from, and then to do his report or things like that. The help that I usually get at the library, it's unbelievable, and they know my kids very well. And then the safe place that President Obama is talking about, I've experienced it at my local library. I've said it in other video, okay, that when my kids were young, they do story time, they do dancing thing for kids. They bring at a certain time, I don't know if they have it now because of the pandemic, that they will do Legos, okay, for them. My youngest love it, okay. They put the tables, they usually have it like on Friday afternoon, the last 3 hours before they close, okay. They put the tables together, and then they put like a covering on the table, and they throw a whole bunch of Legos, okay, and they leave it for the kids to play with, and kids come and make all sort of stuff with them. All right, so that's to get the kids into the library and all of that. So they do different little things here. I think they have something going on right now, but my kids right now are full with their own things. They have schoolwork still, they have the reading, they have writing to do for my husband, and then the next little free time that they have is for themselves to play on the computer, do coding. Oh my God, my son be doing some crazy stuff on what's that thing on is it not Roblox? Roblox is a game. Where is it? Scratch. Okay, and I told him to email me one of those things that he did. I'll show it to you. I'll put it right here. I was very impressed. Okay, he did it himself. Because I know I've mentioned it before.
Defeat the mighty Soviet Union. I am planning to go to the moon Biden.
Not if I get there first.
Sticky throttle valve. Not again. Why are the engine not listening?
I have a chance. In your face, commie. Anyways, I'm
Wait,
planning
no.
a building a space station that is international. Wait, who are you guys?
So, and it's something I was gonna pay what, I think couple $100 for them to teach him, but he find a way to get it. He's learning himself. And I mentioned before that I wanted him to play an After Effect. It's a bit more advanced program. My husband was like, no, let's just leave him, let him enjoy Scratch for now. And yesterday while we were doing the walking, we talked about that, and I told him with the After Effect, I'm not that good at it, but when I want to do something, I'm imagining something I want to do, it would take me maybe a couple days to do it because I don't know the full like how to navigate around it. So I was telling him, like, those text bouncing, all those fancy wording you see at the beginning at the video where you see the text is doing different things, these you could do in After Effects. So I'm showing him the glamorous of After Effects so he could like it and wants to try it, because he already knows Photoshop just this year. But anyway, so this was good to share. Okay, I went off a little bit. Alright, let's go to the next one. Oh my goodness, the squad or something. So this person, family Sussex, okay, retweeted this. It says, raise your hand if you've been on the cover of Vogue as First Lady. That was the tweet. So there's a former First Lady Hillary Clinton. There's former First Lady Michelle Obama, and then you have right now we have First Lady Jill Biden, and then she didn't raise. They're saying former First Lady, okay, First Lady. I don't know. I think she was in some cover before, but neither as a First Lady. Let's see here. There's comments here. I said, Lord have mercy. People were just laughing. Let's see if there's comment within that. Okay, the three same ladies here who raised their hand to the quote, who hasn't worked in at least softcore porn. Oh my god. Softcore porn question. One of these things is not like the others. Oh my god. Okay, nobody puts Melanie in the corner. Melania was on the cover of magazine. Okay, Jill looks lovely on the cover of Vogue. Must be burning Melania's ass. LOL. Wonder if she knows. I don't think she cares. Okay, her. So the one First Lady who claimed to be a model has never been on the cover of Vogue. Not even as a model. It's almost like she wasn't really known in the modeling field. That's a good point. Okay, what about Laura Bush? For completeness sake. Okay, was she? I don't know. All right. Oh, what is this here? Thank you all for not you being such a great president. Those people are crazy when they go online. What in the name? What is this? Okay, I don't want to get the 12 time for Michelle. Oh, Michelle Obama was in there for 12 time? I didn't know that. There's a picture below there. I don't want to get flagged for nonsense. Okay, all right, so let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I'm already an hour. I did this already. Okay. Next tweet. Okay. So this was going on. Cry me. Okay. Someone tweeted that question. All right. Cry more sluts. Okay. This is a child. Okay. Who's crying because their team lost. Okay. And this is what an adult decided to tweet. Okay. And this is why they put the question. Okay, the Brits are worse than America's worst trailer trash. We thought MTG, okay, was bad. These guys are full on psychotic. Also pedophilia much. She's 10, at most 10. Okay, she's saying he's 10. Okay, well, they are the foundation of such practices. Foundation equal roots of such evilness. That's what I responded to her. Okay, let's see here. Is that the same tweet or a different tweet? Yeah, that's a different tweet. Let's see what some of the comments within that says. Okay, you see why I didn't want England to win. Their supporters are absolutely vile. They booed the German national anthem, the German players. They make racist comment about their own players, and they make bad jokes about World War One and Two. They don't deserve to win anything. Oh my goodness. If I share my honest opinion on the English, they call me as xenophobic. Okay, he's hoping they lose the next game while keeping it classy. That's England. How sporting good. Okay, sporting God. Okay, OMG, this is awful. That's disturbing. All right, next tweet. All right, there's more. I just stopped. Okay, let's see here. Okay, that marriage is definitely over. Please, okay, look at how they can even bear to stand near each other. All right, let's see here. Is that a okay? So she retweets something here. All right, that's what I just read. Okay, you call it marriage. It was an arrangement. It's basically a contract where each gets what they need of the union. And I wrote here G7 equal nails in the coffin. Oh, they didn't bring her to the to Scotland. I think it's the Queen and William that are in Scotland. Okay, let's see here. Don't wish bad things. Okay, let's see. No one is wishing bad things. They are just stating facts. I mean, there was a picture. There was a picture with the way they were standing. You could see there's no connection there. I don't think. You know, let me read this. Based on this comment, okay, don't wish bad thing. All right, which is true. Don't wish any bad thing on anybody's marriage, because you just never know when it's the same thing right out your front door. All right, that marriage is definitely over. Please look at how they can't even bear to stand near each other. There was a picture I came across where they were next to each other, so she probably tweet her things out completely, then attached to it. Okay, whose marriage? Okay, Archie will be on his lap throughout, while Lily will be in her arm. Alright, so there's no, I can see this. That's right, they really are using those kids to promote a happy family image. Yes, the Lambridges are always using their children as prop, pimping them out for press. Alright, so there was a picture I saw where William, and then you see George, I believe, the firstborn of William and Kate there, and then next to it it's okay, was it that? Let's see here. Something definitely is off. Is the egg now rotten? Let's see this. Okay, you could see the distance here. Oh, damn, he got tall. He got big. Look at, he's wearing tie now. Bringing him to those even. I'm telling that my eye went straight to that ring. That ring is cursed. If I was him, don't follow your dad's footstep. Okay, don't give that ring to anybody. Get your own if you want something better in terms of relationship. All right, yeah, that's that picture. Look at. It's like everybody's doing their own thing. Wow. Yeah, there's you don't see that connection, the vibe or anything like that. Okay. Absolutely no interaction between them at a football game of all places. Okay. The way William was overplaying the loving, caring father in the worst way possible just to avoid playing the pretend loving husband for the cameras. Okay, he pet Charlotte. he pet Charlotte, and now he's solely focused on George and the game while keeping his distance from you know, KM. Yep. Things are starting to look mighty suspicious. Okay, rumors are popping in school search near the Middleton home in Berkshire. Only William accompanying Queens to Scotland. That's the thing I was saying. Only William attending the statue unveiling. Okay, it's happening today. By the time you're seeing this video, it's already been passed. Okay, for those who watch my videos on a daily basis, not in a couple years from now. Okay, definitely it's already passed. But those who watch the day the video comes, this is already done. Okay, it's over. Otherwise, little Miss Saint will have been there for birthday apt, Scotland trip, unveiling of the statue, and will be moving back home near mommy and daddy party shop. She is being phased out. That's what happened. When you bend before you get and the thing, you show all your card all at once. You show them that you really needed them. All right, when instead, anyway, I'm not here to tell her how to live their life. She got what she wanted. That's all I'm saying. All right, waited 10 years and all of that. Okay, they're using their sons as prop. Hence, he was in between them. They can't hide their contempt for each other any longer. Okay, I'm sure George could sense the hostility between his parents, or maybe that's become the norm in that family. It's like history repeating itself. First Charles and Diana, and now William and Wade. Yep, he's repeating it. That's why I was like, he better not give the ring to his future wife or something like that. Alright, I don't think Kate will allow a breakup. She wants to be queen one day. That was her and her mother's sole plan. Okay, I just don't get it. All that misery just for the title. I'm telling you, people don't. Jeez, when I say money is not everything, okay, peace of mind is so good. I'm telling you. Okay, money I understand, but she'd get that anyway. It's utterly bizarre to me. That's people who understand themselves. Divorced women and British royal families still carry the title. Okay, it's the Queen Consort, one that she is after. Wow, putting yourself through all of that misery for an untitled family deep in debt. Wow, the connection or everything. Oh, they are deep in debt. Wow, well, that's rumored. Okay, I'm just reading this. Okay, yet it's Harry that needs to divorce Meghan to repair family relationship. Me thinks they project too much on the one couple yet again. Yeah, maybe whatever they're saying about Harry and Meghan is probably what's going on over there. Things that should be said about William and Kate, maybe. All right. So you're saying that a human man should divorce his human wife, whom he loves, to repair the false public image of family relationship. You do realize there are actually people, right? Not token that belong to you. No, I think she was saying that they were saying, okay, the paparazzi, the British media were saying for Meghan and Harry to divorce. Yet it's Harry that needs to divorce Meghan. Okay, that's what I got from that. She's not saying Harry and Meghan needs to divorce. Is that, I mean, it's reading between the lines. It's like saying the British media is telling Harry and Meghan to divorce. Okay, let's see here what somebody said. Where did I say that? You see, where did I say? I'm merely repeating what an expert gossiper wrote, and yet another outdated, opinionated hit piece on one couple to distract from another couple. Okay, well, you said it in your tweet, and my defense sarcasm doesn't really come through and tweet through. Though rereading it, knowing you were being sarcastic, the yet gives it away. I mean, just take your time. Yeah, that's it. Yet, that's what I got. Okay, give it away. I suppose we agree on this issue then. LOL. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, yet. Okay, it's Harry that needs to divorce Meghan. That's what I got. That's exactly what I got. Let me move out this, okay? All right, this is someone who was saying how much her daughter looks like her. All right, let me skip that. Okay, William making all white racist woman moist. Oh my God, when I saw this. Oh my God. Okay, William making all white racist woman moist. That's the vow, throwing up. Can't imagine even the most racist old gals actually moisturizing over anything William says or does. Smile, yes. Maybe baked cake is source of their juicy dreams. That's me. Nobody liked it, but okay, he could have all the leftover unseasoned rice back in the 1800s all to himself, but he can never ever have any new well-maintained, very well kept seasoned rice with any woman whose name is either Meghan, or with two N's, or Meghan. All right, his American kryptonite. Just says anything. Okay, I noticed that they fixate on his pics from 20 years ago or more, nothing fresh. Okay, some women think Agent Orange is attractive. Oh my god, it looks like somebody they put on a stick and the upper part is moving. Oh my god. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh jeez. Seriously, no way, gross yuck. Now the weekend maybe. And that's it. Let me get out of this. Let's do one more. Oh my god, I'm already an hour 19 minutes. Okay, the family spent Harry's youth leaking. Okay, I think I mentioned this in video 1. Okay, all right, this is it. All right, the family spent Harry's youth leaking everything to the press and trashing him left and right, and now the British media has nothing on him. I think I mentioned it either at the beginning of this video or video 1. Congrats, you played yourself. Okay, so somebody retweeted that. Okay, tweeted that. All right, imagine the level of effed up the egg has been his whole life that there isn't any dirt to blackmail the spare. Okay, that's the spare with. All right, they literally have to make stuff up. Okay, they have nothing to blackmail Harry on because they said everything. They throughout his youth, throughout everything, they said everything. All those negativity that they put him, the sorrow and everything. This is where I said where Princess Diana in heaven tag team with Meghan's grandmother and said, we need to get them together. And Meghan's grandmother is like, I don't know, your family, you know, your son's family or some effed up family. I don't know if I want to put my baby through all of that. So they tag team in heaven for them. All right, because Harry need to be happy at some point, and I think we find it. Because some of the tweet, I don't know if I'm gonna share another one, but some of the tweet that I was seeing while he's in the UK, seeing the WellChild, his face looked very refreshed. All right, this is me. I was like, yep, I agree with them. Okay. Let's go in the comment here. That's me agreeing. Okay, that's the best thing to protect the heir. Harry was never protected. All his misbehaviors are in the public domain. The rags have nothing on him. William, on the other hand, they have him by the balls, and he has to dance to their tune, or the exposed will be something else. Okay, every cloud has a silver lining, meaning problem can sometimes help us learn new things. Yep, learn through everything. That well has run dry. Time the spotlight was turned on the egg and his Stepford wife. I mean, they were begging for the spotlight. So there it is. All right, seriously though, they did play themselves. Okay, very true. I love how it works out like that. Okay, they have nothing on Meghan either. And for Meghan, I don't think Meghan care. All right. If you saying some BS and she wait for the right time, okay, it's like how do they call those animal who's praying? Okay, you see all those other animals doing all their stuff, doing their BS, and then he's waiting for the right time to just hop on and call them to court, and then say that's enough. We got enough. Okay, we have enough proof to call them to court. You calling me this? I have receipt. All right, let's go to court, and then they start. Instead of apologizing and said it wrong, but they double, quadruple, and do all sort of stuff on her, and then she got them in court. Okay, you said it. You said it all, Michelle. Amen. Yep, they got nothing on them. All right, so that's that. All right, so this is a bit more stuff. Let's see here. Remember when Meghan was the first and only royal who was thoughtful enough to bake pastries, banana bread, olive cake to give to people at engagement or just because? Yeah, Meghan is the golden standard. Yep, I remember. Yep, I was like, yep, I remember. Let's see here, 10 comment in here. Exactly. The fact that KK is copying everything Meghan did in the hope of gaining Meghan's adoration tells us all we need to know. Okay, it is precisely because Meghan is the golden standard why they hated and drove her out. I was like, yep, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that in Dubo. They even criticize her. I doubt Kate can bake. They were so jealous about that. They lied and said the staff made it, and she abused them because she didn't like the way the first two version came out. Also, to boil hot tea at someone in Australia, her genuine kindness infuriated the staff and William and Kate. I think I read this already. I live in Australia. The crowd in Melbourne were crazy for her. Is the first actual. Okay, if this actually happened, there will be a real report about it. It does sound like something a Karen will do, though. All right, so I read that already. So I think I'm up to date. All right, and I did that already. All right, look at how they ate that. Okay, there's them walking. I'm telling you, every time I see this, they look like a freaking super couple walking through a door. And that pants looks so good on Meghan. You could see her leg is very well defined. And by the way, I'm losing weight, by the way. I didn't have much to lose, but whenever I hit over 140, that's red light to me. All right, so I'm already losing. I think I already lose like 4 pounds already. So yeah, here's this. Okay, so I touched this already before I stop recording. I could just edit all day. I think it's supposed to rain later today, so it was raining really hard. On video 1, I explained what happened to my bathroom last night because it was raining very hard and water was falling off. So they're gonna have people coming over. Okay, let's see here. What did I say here? He just never appreciate anything. Okay, so I did that already. Let's see what's that. WellChild. Okay, so this is 23 minutes ago. Okay, watch the highlight from 2021 WellChild in association with at JSK. Yesterday, the Duke of Sussex met our inspirational winners at a garden party at Kew Gardens. Lots of fun was had after what has been a very difficult year for these children, young people, and family. So 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Alright, there's a music, so I'm gonna have to mute some part. Okay, there was no talking, it's all music, so I'm probably gonna mute it. I don't wanna get flagged for the music. Maybe not for the video, but the music I might get flagged. And if they flag me, I'm just gonna cut it. And the other thing, one thing I was thinking, actually 2 things. When Harry is at some place, okay, during an event, he's all in. You could see how he was interacting with the people and all of that. And the other thing that I was thinking is that, you know, since he left, these people have the privilege to see Harry. Few people to see him, you know, being back in the UK. It must feel different for him now that he's a dad and stuff like that. So he must be have different feeling toward that. I mean, sometimes you have to thank your blessing, the fact that you have 2 healthy children. So this is a blessing within itself. Okay, it's almost like when the last time he was there, when he was Meghan was pregnant with Archie and he almost break down, you know, going through that. These are things, you know, sometimes you put yourself in somebody's shoes, you know, you just can't imagine. So these are the kind of sentiment people get out of Harry, and he's almost break down just thinking about it. All right, looks like it was a great day. Congrats to all the incredible, inspiring WellChild Award winners and their families. And the thing is that after when Harry and Meghan left, for some of you who are new, and as you can see at the beginning of my video, you know, I put those WellChild, all those patronages that they, they sponsor, they patron of, and all of that. I was so upset to see none of them, a lot of people were not backing them up and stuff like that. And I learned a lot. I learned different things. Some of the perception that I was thinking of were not true, and people correct me in the comment section and stuff like that, because I was thinking of cutting some of those parts in the video of my intro, but and then I got to my realization, not only I was corrected in the comment section, and I was like, but the thing is that sometimes it's not about the people. It's not about them, meaning Harry and Meghan and all of that. And you think of the kids, the people who getting the help from those people that it will be the casualty of it. So whether or not they supported Harry or not, they stood up for him when at time of need or anything, that whether or not they did, I think many of them did. Okay, later when I found out they did. WellChild did put some statement out about couple things, okay, to clear things off and stuff like that. So I left the intro as is, okay, to amplify it or something, whatever. People who didn't know about those organizations, at least every time they happen into my channel, they see it. All right, because sometimes it's the people you're helping. I just can imagine being over there and I need the help, and then some two idiots or couple idiots, not just two, couple idiots out there who don't like Harry and Meghan, and then affect the charity, and then I can't get the help that I need. So I'll be very pissed. So that's the way I took it. All right, so there's all of that. All right, so that's that. There was 30 minutes ago. That's what I just did. I just watch again. WellChild again. Okay, I'm sorry you guys gonna see. You see, I'm seeing it 30 minutes from when it posted, but you're gonna see it couple days. Okay, really good, clear analysis. Okay, what is that? Part 1 by LMO argued that in 3-part scenarios for vaccine passport, the most appropriate is also likely to be the most ephemeral and difficult to enforce. We therefore urge a strong case against the unilateral introduction by the UK. I mean, the UK is going through so much right now, and the people who are in charge, they're not freaking reading what they're signing their name on. And this is why I said, my goodness, it's difficult to build, but easy to destroy. Look how easy they're destroying things. I never been in the UK. I don't know the majority of UK history, meaning in the UK. Outside of the UK, I have a pretty good idea. Okay, outside of the UK, I know history of UK outside of UK. But within the UK, their history and stuff, things that they have done to protect human rights and all of this, they weren't built in one day. It took, years, decades, centuries to build upon. And then you have here in a couple, years, not even just a signing of something, destroy things. And then the worst thing is that many people are not seeing it. There are some who see what's going on, but for some reason, people take it as just black and white. Okay, they think it's black and white. And one thing many people should understand, not that I'm saying that certain group of people like to be in a suffer situation, is just that they've been suffered so much that they know how to jump the hurdle. But for the others whose group where the red carpet was always laying for them, they just know how to walk through. And if a hurdle it happened to be in front of them, they don't know how to jump it or at least duck under it. All right, so they just know how to walk straight. Okay, so when you think you're harming something, okay, you may not be harming that particular group. You're probably harming yourself, because many of these other groups have been challenged so many times throughout their life, throughout their history, and they know how to jump it. So you're probably trapping yourself, not even knowing it. Okay, I'm just saying this, just in general. I don't want to say exactly what it is, but just in general. And you see some of the things that we're saying about Harry here. Okay, they from previous tweet, they've been trashing Harry since he was a young man. Okay, now they have nothing on him to trapping him in. Where now they're gonna have to go after the brother who's been, giving dirt on him. So Harry has nothing. Now he's pretty much, the other brother is pretty much trapped because his secret have been kept. But at some point, when they need to some more information and they don't have any, they're gonna come after you. All right. So you were all this stuff. They were trapping themselves. All right. What else? There's more stuff going on. Okay. So I'm an hour and 30 minutes. I don't want to stay all day. editing, but let's do this one since it popped up. These are all politics. Some of them I sort of seen, but these are all politics. But let's do this one. Happy 60th birthday, Queen. All right, that's Princess Diana. Okay. Looking at heaven. That looks like during her engagement. That looks like the clothes she wore during her engagement. Okay, beautiful. Diana at 60. Princess Diana. Diana 60. Love. Okay, let's see if there's one more. 3/5. That's old. 3 hours ago. Let's do this one. Okay, too bad British citizen gotta go when Billy demands it. Ah, if they had the right to choose which brother to hang with, Will's call will never get answered ever. Oh, who is she talking to? Okay, let's see. If you know, you know. Let's see here. Look at that woman's leg. Okay, England, Germany. I guess that was yesterday's. The last match between Germany. In one of the tweet, that German youngster was crying, and they put that vulgatory word on the post. Okay, that they are talking. Let's see here. Too bad British citizen gotta go when Billy demands it. If they had the right to choose which brother to hang with, Will's call will never get answered ever. Alright, so let me go to home and clean up some stuff. Alright, I think I did this already 6 hours ago when someone, oh, I did say I was gonna read that magazine. Okay. There's more. I want to finish up. I'm sorry, I'm rushing now. Okay, where is that list to sign up to be Meghan's hostage? Look at him glowing. Look at his face. He's like content. My goodness, a different person. Like he said, he wish he could have done this 4 years ago. My goodness, look at him. No sign of stress. Wow, let's see here. Okay, like for real. Give me the skincare, the fresh fruit smoothies, walks on the beach, fresh eggs with Archie's chicken, a wardrobe overhaul, all of it. Okay, proud girl, that glow. Okay, indeed, he looks so happy. Prince Harry can now dress anywhere fashionable. Harry is moisturized. Don't you love to see it? LOL. Okay, so that was a short one. That's good. So let's do a prayer. 2 hours is almost up. I did this prayer for I think video 1 for Britney Spears. All right, let's do it. Prayer for what? Let's do protection. Okay, while Harry is in the UK right now, he need all the protection, because I read a lot of the protection thing here. Why am I here? I'm in this one mostly. And I say I'm gonna read some of this, whatever I could see, and then I'll pick something down here. Okay, all thy kind and loving providence. Okay, the east is austere, and the west surgeth even at the eternal billows of the sea. The gentle breeze of holiness are diffuse and from the unseen kingdom. The ways of the orbs of truth, look at the truth, shine forth, resplendent. The anthems of divine unity are being chanted, and I guess the sign, I don't know what word is that, of celestial might waving. The voice is raised, and even as can't see this, Lithuanian, Southern, okay, I can't see the rest. All right, so protection. Let's pick something down here. Let's do this one. Okay, immeasurably exalt art thou. Okay, something is blocking this. Oh Lord, protect us from what layeth in front of us and behind us, above our heads, on our right, on our left, below our feet, and every other side to which are exposed. Verily, thy protection over all things is unfailing. Okay, the back. This is perfect. Well, Harry's in the UK, so this is perfect. It's like my instinct knows some stuff more than I do. I was like, read this and then pick something underneath it, and that's the one that I pick. Alright, so that said, I just stockpiled a couple of videos here for 3 days. So for those of you who have said some very nice word in the comment section, who encourage me, who show support, okay, also kind of support, and I really appreciate it. The words mean as much as the other things, the other way you guys are supporting me. So that makes me feel like okay, it's not just in my head. Okay, sometimes when you believe in something and then a different set of eyes, I've said something like that in the comment section in one of those videos. When you believe in something and you think you're doing the right thing, and then you have a different set of eyes who reaffirm you, who said, yes, you haven't said anything bad, you're not, disrespecting anybody. I don't know if that word disrespecting or anything like that, but I'm not being mean-hearted kind of way. All right, so it will affirm me that the way that I wanted to share my voice with you, you see it the same way. Obviously, we're gonna have haters. Haters will always be haters, so these people I cannot help. But I know I'm coming from a good place. Even if I criticize, I'm not coming from a bad place. So some of you who have shown nice word of supporting, and I appreciate that. And also, this is completely different. You don't have to. If you want to support me through PayPal, there's a link in the description for you to donate, and some of you have donated. And in one of my videos, I told you what I've done with some of the donation is buying memory. I'm just being truthful with you, all right? It's not like I'm a gazillionaire or something like that. But for now, whatever money I get through donation, I keep it to spend on the channel itself, okay? I'm okay. My saving is doing okay on its own. So it would be nice. This is why I say it would have been nice, okay? I'm not dying for it, but it would have been nice if YouTube had supported me. That way, when I need to spend money, I don't have to go on my saving, okay, to buy the stuff for the channel. So any money you give me, I'm keeping it there for the channel itself. All right, I don't go out and spend money like crazy. I told you I'm cheap, okay? So anyway, thank you for everything. Word of encouragement. All of you know who you are, and please support the other Sussex channels, positive Sussex channel. I'm not giving any more. The ones that matters, you guys already know by now. All right, so if you see, well, give them time, because I have suggested channel before, but I've been dumped. Okay, I've been duped. So I'm not gonna suggest any channel. But if you come across some that you feel comfortable with, that who's been consistent with the information and stuff like that, support them. But anyway, I'm going off track here. It's 2 hours now. Actually 3 hours. I did one video already, but I need to stop. All right. Thank you for watching.